what was happening in reality was the Trump administration was trying to overthrow Russia's ally, Venezuela. It was tearing up arms control treaties, the INF Treaty and the Open Skies Treaty. It was sending weapons to Ukraine that Obama wouldn't send because Obama deemed those weapon shipments to be too escalatory. It was conducting exercises on Russia's borders. It was bullying NATO states to spend more on their military. And Maddow and everyone who followed her lead had to ignore all of these developments of Trump in real life escalating tensions with Russia because it undermined her conspiracy theory that really Putin was giving Trump orders.
And she supported it. I mean, the job of people like Maddow or the whole Beltway press corps is to push the policymakers and the president to be more warlike. It's like, you'll never see Jake Tapper grill Jake Sullivan about confronting China while confronting Russia. It's always, why aren't you pushing China harder? So that's the job Maddow played with, just bonkers lies. And she was doing it for fame. She was doing it to get what appeared to have been a pretty lucrative speaking gig today, in which she delivered a really insane, boring speech, basically saying that if you're against war, you're a Nazi, and you're a Trumper, and you're a Nazi, and you're being controlled by Russia, just like everyone who was against entering World War II as a Nazi. You're opposed to the Ukraine proxy war. You're a Nazi.
I mean, she's just a quintessential example of how liberal Democrats have become pretty much synonymous with neocons, the same neocons they used to oppose back when they were in the Bush administration. And
yeah, I used to go on Maddow's show on Air America.
You did, really?
Yeah, I went on several times, but it was like, to bash the Bush Republicans, and everything was so simple then. It was like Bush was for the Iraq war, the Christian right and the right-wing base was for bombing the Muslims, and there were some Democrats who were against it, and it turned out they were just against Bush's Republican war. And then as soon as Obama got in, the whole dynamic began to flip on its head. And, one of the things that really made me want to confront her was her attack on the Rage Against the War Machine rally, which was just so disgusting.